Good morning, Scott Love with A to Z Insurance, your trusted choice independent agent. Today we're going to talk about where did property insurance come from. The Great London Fire of 1666 destroyed 13,000 houses. Insurance was no longer seen as something of convenience, but was seen as a necessity to cut down on catastrophic loss. 15 years later, in 1681, the first fire insurance company was started, and they started insuring brick and frame homes. In a short time, many other fire companies were started, and they did something very unique and interesting. They would put a sign, placard, or logo representing their fire insurance company above the door of the property they insured. Each insurance company had its own fire department or brigade hired to put out fires. Unfortunately, the system was very flawed at first, because when their fire department would go out, if they didn't see their sign or logo above the door, they would refuse to put out the fire and they would let the house burn down. Needless to say, this didn't go over very well with the public, and soon the fire insurance companies and the fire brigades worked with the local government to resolve this issue. Ben Franklin started the first fire insurance company in America in 1752. Franklin had a lot of foresight into how he would do this. He refused to write insurance unless there were changes in building code, more fire prevention, and the lessening of fire risk. Franklin was tired, like everyone else, of seeing someone knock over the lantern in their house and the entire town burn down. I'm sure you've seen this in some of the Western movies you've watched or other movies from the past. And so he strengthened building code. He refused to insure all frame houses only, requiring strengthening of building code, fire prevention, and different types of construction. His company even hired a chimney sweep in 1777 to maintain the chimneys and to cut down on the risk of fire loss. In 1864, Travelers started the first accident policy. This was a direct result of the Industrial Revolution and the use of much machinery and many more accidents occurring. In 1889, we had the first auto policy issued, again as a direct result of automobiles not only starting to be mass produced, but accidents occurring and catastrophic loss coming from that. Next time we'll talk about how did Lloyd's of London get started, the well-known insurance underwriting company. Thank you.